So I thought each week, obviously a segment we need to have is our greatest home struggle of the week. Because you just run into things in life that you're like, what? I don't even know what to do with this. And something we've kind of been experiencing ourselves that I think would be great conversation, and we're hoping we're not the only ones, but I'm guessing there's at least one other person out there that would be in this boat with us, is fitting everything into your day actually realistic? I think this is a great one because I know that we have many similarities, but we also have many differences. Mm-hmm. So that's what's really fun as friends to see things. Our homes now are combined. We literally live on the same property. Yes. So we're literally seeing it in our day-to-day. I think because I know I do a lot of things and I put them out there publicly, people kind of assume that I just get everything done all the time. And I don't. Absolutely not. But I know sometimes that can be hard to see when all you see are little snippets, right? Like you're not getting the full picture. So I get it. That's like a realistic thing that you'd be like, ooh, I assumed that. Okay. Fitting everything into one day is unrealistic. It just doesn't happen. Mm-mm.
But I really want it to.
I really want it
to. And then I get kind of disappointed when it doesn't happen, even though I know it's unrealistic.
But like this week, we had my son's birthday party. He turned 20. And so we goofed up our schedule, rightfully so, right, to come together and have this. But it was also like our key day that we had set aside to be like the day the things get done.
Yeah.
And then the things didn't get done because
we decided to party.
We decided to celebrate and have fun and like do fun things together.
I say party, meaning like our family got together and ate cake and like just sat around and chatted.
And did
there
was
a lot of us.
We watched a movie, we played games, like we did something other than
we broke the normal.
We broke the norm. And then it's like all week long we've noticed this, like, why isn't that done? Why is this like this? Why is this overwhelming? Why is that?
Yeah.
Well, because we planned everything, but like then every day comes and it's like, why can't we get all the things done? I know I beat myself up over that. And I get so stressed out and overwhelmed when the things aren't happening. And sometimes my husband will bring this up because he's like, I never said you had to do all of this in one day. I'm like, but I expected I could. I've got, 16 hours realistically in a day. And if I spend 1 hour per thing, right? Like I start thinking in my head how I could.
I think we all do that. But yeah, that's totally normal. At least for me.
At least
this only should take like 20 minutes. How in the world can I not manage? That must mean that I am bad at timekeeping. That must mean that bad timekeeping spills over into my homemaking and it spills into my training of my children. And I'm just terrible at everything now because I can't keep time and be a good time manager, because why can't I fit this 20-minute thing into my day? And that's so sad when I say that in that order, because
you hear how ridiculous it's. Yeah,
it sounds ridiculous. No one said that I had to do the things, and I'm the only one really getting frustrated over the laundry not being the right way because we're a day late or whatever it is. So I'm being unrealistic. And I'm being the ridiculous one, and everybody else is just sitting around watching me going,
what's going on? Why are you so worked up over there? But I think that that's such a big struggle, though, is trying to find that balance. Because I feel like there's the flip side of that, right? Because we always want to be somewhere in the middle in most cases, right? Like,
you don't want to be an extreme.
You don't want to be an extreme. I don't want to sit around and do nothing and be like, well, that can be tomorrow's problem, right? Like, I don't want to just always never get to anything, because that's not being responsible and being intentional, right? Like, sometimes it happens. It does.
Sometimes tomorrow you is going to be better equipped.
Yes.
And other times we're using that as an excuse.
We are. Because you're right. Sometimes you hit a spot, like especially you deal with many, many chronic health issues.